And we got a few guests coming through like we have been this whole week. And our first guest we got coming on is one of my good friends, man. He's like a brother to me. We got my man LB Shan in the house. How you doing, Lamar?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feeling great, man. How y'all doing?
What's up, LBZ?
What's
Doing
going
great, doing
on?
great. Doing great. My man got the Black History. Both of y'all representing Black History Month. It's crazy how they only give us, 28 days, but it's all good. Sometimes 29. But hey, we'll
Hey,
take it. All right, it's better. But
hey, I
yeah.
tell you.
But yeah, we're gonna kick it off, man. Lamar is a huge sports fan himself. He's very knowledgeable about the game. So before we get into your favorite team, because he got two favorite football teams, we're gonna dig into both of them. But before, my bad, you got three. What the third one?
The Vikings, man. Randy
Minnesota.
Moss,
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite
the
player.
Vikings. Oh, the Vikings. Okay, Captain Kirk and crew, right? All right. So look, let's start off with the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, we got two teams, man. One team dug into the free agency, got some gold, got some gold from there, and some people dug into the draft and got gold from there. Right? They meet up in the Super Bowl. Who do you got, Lamar? You got the Rams or the Bengals?
Hmm. All right. So I mean, this is gonna be a good one, right? I really think it's gonna be a good one right here. But here's my prediction. Right, I'm gonna go through the scenario real quick, and then I get to the point. Right.
Okay.
So here's what I think is
Sounds
about
like
to happen. Right. Here's what I think is about to happen. I think it's going to start off similar to how you had the AFC Championship game, also how the Rams played the Bucks. So the Rams are going to put a lot of pressure on Joe Burrow. The offensive line obviously needs to improve. So I can see the Rams going up in the first half. They might even be up by like 3 touchdowns or so. But right, what's going to happen is Joe Burrow's always cool, calm, and collected. So eventually they're going to make some adjustments. Right, they're going to start to chip away at that lead, come back. But I think at the very end, it's just going to be a little bit too much. They're going to run out of time. So they're going to lose somewhere between 3 and 10 points. And I think the Rams going to take it home and get it done.
Okay.
Right. The Rams will pull it out, the same way versus the Bucks. Where they
Okay. True that. True that. True that. All right. Cool. That makes sense. All right. Cool. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with
yeah.
that. So you run with the Rams. So far we got. I think it was tied 3-3. So now the Rams are up 4-3. And Dave, we're gonna get your pick at the end of the show. So make sure you're ready for that. All
Oh, I'm
right.
ready.
All right. So let's talk about your favorite team, man. The Commanders. Let's talk about that.
So, w- first of all, uh, you know, finally you guys have a name. I've been watching the football team. But what do you think about the name? What do you like it? Do you love it? What's what's going on with the Commanders now?
Yeah, you know what? At first, when I first heard the name, I was like, talking about commercials. At first, I looked at the name, I was like, you know what? This kind of corny, man. They should have picked the Red Wolves. They should have picked the Red Tails of the Warriors.
Red
But
Tails.
as right, and so as I started hearing the name more, and I started repeating it, and they actually give a breakdown of why they chose that name, it actually makes sense now. And like Joe mentioned before, one of his videos, and I was thinking the same way. Everybody got used to saying Washington football team, right? They were used to just saying that.
I know I
So
did.
everybody is going to get used to it eventually. It's the same. I give you another perfect example in the NBA, right? I like everybody that's from the DMV area. So KD, they were the Supersonics. The very next year, they went to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I had people saying, "Man, y'all team sound like a WNBA team." I said, "What you said?" I said, "All right, look, they're gonna be, hey, they're gonna be like that though." And what happened? A couple years later, they in the finals. So everybody's gonna get used to it eventually. So I like it. I'm with it, and I think as long as they, make the right decisions, because I like Rivera. As long as Snyder stays out of the way, we'll be fine. Because the name is really not where it's at. It's how you gonna perform when you get on the field.
That's
Yes,
true.
sir.
That's true. I know. I also heard that y'all were actually going after a couple quarterbacks this offseason too, and a good wide receiver. So, having the Commanders and if you get one of those top two quarterbacks that I've been here, I don't think Brady's coming back to go to Washington. I don't
We
think
don't
that's
want Brady, man.
Nah.
But I did hear that y'all, it's possible that y'all might go after Aaron Rodgers
Russ
and Russ.
Man,
and Deshaun.
can I
And
say something real quick about that?
go ahead.
Man, here's the thing. I might have an unpopular take on this, but unless we can get one of them without giving up 3 first-round picks and a
Yeah,
player, I don't want them. Because what's going to happen is, especially if it's Russ, I like both of them.
yeah,
But if we get Russell Wilson, we have to give up 3 first-round picks and Deron Payne, right? Then
yeah.
essentially we have overpaid. We literally paid 6 first-round draft picks, a second round, and Payne because we gave up that to get RG3. When we
Uh,
could have got Russell Wilson in the third freaking round of the same draft.
wow.
So
Wow.
no, they do not need to give up all that. Don't sell the mortgage, mortgage your whole future twice. Don't get excited like that. The team is moving in the right direction. Don't fall for fool's gold.
That's a great take, Lamar. That ain't no unpopular. That's a good one. Now look, get me wrong, Lamar. I'll give up 3 first rounders for Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's me
Yeah.
personally. I look, listen, I forget all the field stuff. I get it. Let's just say that's not going on. All right, football wise, I would get it up for Deshaun Watson. He's still young. He's in his prime still.
Yeah, no, I
What do you
like
think about
Deshaun
that?
Watson. Yeah, I like Deshaun Watson. I like them since at Clemson. If the off the field allegations, if that can get smoothed out, yeah, I'm definitely all for that because he's a winner. He just needs a winning squad to help him.
Yeah, and we not part of the right organization, but but all
That's
right,
true.
it's going to your other team, right? So you are a Las Vegas Raiders fan. You gotta go to one of those games in Vegas too, and the stadium nice. But
Mhm.
No.
okay, so you a Raiders fan. Crazy year for the Raiders. You feel me with the John Gruden
Mm-hmm.
situation. You know what I mean? You got the wide receiver. I forgot his name. What's his name again? The receiver that got into an
Henry
accident.
Ruggs.
Bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs had deep threat. He got into it. He had an issue
Yeah.
situation. You know what I mean? And then y'all got out to a hot start. Y'all were actually leading y'all division, and then it was y'all and the Chargers, and then the Chiefs blew past y'all. But y'all end up making the playoffs, beating the Chargers, which is dope, but losing in the first round. So, and then people were questioning if Derek Carr coming back. I hear that Josh McDaniels said they keeping him. So y'all just got Josh McDaniels, and his history. You feel me? Like with the Broncos, what he did with the Broncos. This black quarterback carousel thing going on, right? This thing, this.
Right.
So let's talk about that, like about that hire. How you feel about that Josh McDaniels hire?
So there's some mixed feelings about it. I mean, if we're just talking about from a football standpoint, an offensive mind. I mean, he's in that category of genius when it comes to being an offensive mind. You look at Matt LaFleur, you look at McVay, you look at Kyle Shanahan, all which came from Washington, by the way. But wonder why we
Sorry,
couldn't figure
reminding me.
that one out. But yeah, I mean, offensive mind. I like what he would probably be able to do. Now, here's the thing, though, right? Just like you mentioned, this black head coaching carousel that's going on. Now, does he really deserve this opportunity? I would say probably no, because here's the thing: if you already have been caught cheating, when you were with the Broncos,
Yeah.
and then you were also you about to, I think, take the job with the Colts, I think,
Yeah,
And
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 he
then
did them and roll and went back.
yeah, send the facts. I mean, how you accept the job and then say, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm not coming. Like, how you gonna do that at the last second? Any black quarterback, I mean, black head coach that did that, they would not have another head coaching job. Period.
Nope.
no.
So yeah,
This
it's
is an
mixed
HBCU in college.
feelings. Right, exactly. So yeah, it's mixed feelings about it. I mean, we'll see what happens though.
Yeah, I'm with that though, man, because the dude got caught recording the defensive signals. And
Mhm.
then his whole team fired him because they said that's not how he rolling. And then, like you said, the coach offered him a job, went through the whole process and everything, and it was like, you know what, I'm good. Do facts, right? He had a decency to call him, So
Right.
yeah, I don't know, but how do you feel about the Raiders next year?
Overall, I mean, I don't see there being like a huge jump. I haven't really paid attention to see where we stand with picks or anything like that, because that's going to really determine a lot. But I mean, Derek Carr is solid. Like I said, I think the offense is going to be fine because the offense has a running game. It can pass. The defense, the only thing I feel good about is really the line, with Crosby. But other than that, I mean, the secondary's trash. There's nobody that's really making noise from the linebacker standpoint at this point, what I've seen. But
Denzel Perryman, not too bad.
I mean, hey, we if people are not making, I don't know if they made a pro. If they're not making Pro Bowls or All Pro, then that's nothing to get too excited about. So we'll see.
I'm on the side. You came from the U. That's the only reason why I said that.
Hey, the U all day. We can represent the U all day.
All right, cool. All right, Lamar, man, we really appreciate you coming on here for real. Blessing the mic, blessing the stage. And yeah, man, you spoke some facts today. So, especially with that Russell Wilson theory, that's true. I didn't even think about that. We could have drafted him. And it's crazy. He beat us in the playoffs that same year.
Absolutely. Look, if you look at that same draft, I'm telling you, as a Washington fan, it will upset you. But go back to that draft and look.
Yeah, but I thought we made a good pick. It was just the coaching situation to me. So, but yeah, all right, LB, appreciate you, man. Stay safe out here. All right.
All right, sir.
All right, let's get it. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., we would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.